What's up guys, welcome to another video. Mark here from Steppers Division speaking, and today we are talking about dub music again. So this is the third video of our 4-video series how to make dub music. In the first video we've been talking about DAW settings, in the second video we've been talking about mixer settings, and today we are talking about effects. If you want to know what happened in the last videos, I'm going to link the videos in the corner and in the description so you can check it out. Alright, so let's get started. In our case we are using a little pedalboard setting for the auxiliary channels 1 and 2 and a rack unit for the channel 3. So let's build it up first and then we talk about the details. For the first auxiliary channel I'm going to use a combination of a delay, a envelope filter and a reverb pedal. For the second auxiliary channel I'm going to use a delay, afterwards a phaser and then a reverb pedal again. But it doesn't really matter how you do it because it's always fun to experiment, and especially in dub music you can create like the weirdest sounds in the weirdest combinations. Connect the pedals with some patch cables, make sure everything is tight and everything works. Also make sure that the auxiliary outputs from the mixer are connected to the inputs of your effects and the outputs are routed back to the mixer again. Now we can open the DAW project, hit record and try out the effects. So the faders are working, we tried it out the last time. And now we can send the very first signal into the auxiliaries. So far we are not getting any signal back because first we have to level the fader, the return fader of the auxiliary channels. And this is what we are doing right now. Usually it's not working out at the first try, so take your time, don't rush things, and then it's gonna be good. So you can try it out on just one fader. Adjust the delay time until you got something which you like. Sounds like dub music. Some little tweaks here and there. Try it out on different faders, how it sounds. Adjust the feedback. Sometimes the return signal is a little bit too loud, so on some faders, even in the same setting, it ends up a little bit louder, so you have to be careful and try to get the feeling for it. You can try out different effect settings, see how that sounds. Yeah, sounds good, so we can try out the second auxiliary channel. Something's wrong, something's not working the way how it should. And this is happening all the time, so I have to fix it first. Alright, so it's sending out the signal and it comes back to the auxiliary return, but for some reason I'm not getting the signal. After a couple of tries I'm starting to get like really nervous, but at the end it was just a patch bay. I just didn't plug the cable the way it's supposed to be, and now we're getting the signal. Here we go. We need to adjust everything new because it's the second channel and it sounds really crazy. The reverb is a little bit too heavy. You cannot hear what the pedals before are doing, but anyway, as soon as you blend it, it's like magic, dub magic, you know what I'm saying? Now the recording output from the mixer is peaking, but the input of the interface it's not. So we have to adjust that, and always keep an eye on your DAW. So we'll lower the outputs from the mixer, and later in the process we're going to turn up the interface inputs and adjust that. But for now it's good, we leave it like that. Crazy things, you hear me laugh in the background. Basically from this point everything is about leveling. Adjust the gains, adjust the EQs a little bit so it sounds the way you want, and try the effects on every channel during this process. Alright, so now we continue with the auxiliary channel number 3. We're going to plug in a multi-effects rack unit, but we're only going to use the reverb. Let's try it out. And again, everything about leveling. For this demonstration purpose I'm going to use only 3 auxiliary channels, because it's enough to get crazy. And on small mixers you either have 2 or sometimes 3 auxiliary outputs, so you can very easily repeat those things on small devices as well. So and now we try to blend in everything. And see how it works. Oh, that was a little bit too much. It is very fun, but the second channel seems a little bit too loud on the snare channel, so I have to remember not to pull too much during the performance. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is to adjust the peaking of the output channel and crank up the inputs of the interface. Now we are good to go. So that's it for the video today. In the next video we're going to show you how to use this setting and make your dub mix. So thanks for watching the video and see you next time.